Hi, this is Kathi Quinn with Floriani. Floriani is a division of R&K Distributing, and I want to welcome you to this week's project of the week. Well, I had a great question. I was at Lee's Creative Sewing Center in Charlotte, North Carolina, and had a fantastic time this last weekend. We had a lot of fun, lots of friends. It was just great. But I had a great question, and it was all about a technique that Darlene Pollard, another one of our educators, teaches in her class. So someone asked me to repeat that and explain how she was doing, taking a design, getting the outline out of it, and echo quilting and turning it into a block. It's really cute, and she's made an adorable quilt from this. So let's get started. First, I'm going to go into my library, and I'm going to go to my signature designs. These are Floriani designs. And I'm going to go into our precious moments, and I'm going to go into the little darlings card. That's the one that Darlene used, I believe. So I'm going to come in here to the designs, and I'm just going to, I'm going to select this little girl, and I'm going to pull her in. Now what Darlene did is she turned this kind of into a red work design. She didn't have to digitize the red work or anything, but by using some easy fun techniques, she turned this cute little fill into a red work. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to close out the properties just so you can see the sequence view better. And how I did that is I just left mouse clicked on the properties icon, and it closed my properties box. Now I'm going to come in here and just show you, in our sequence view, we can always look at just specific parts of the design. So I'm going to close this eye, and I'm going to hide anything that's white. Now I'm going to hide the pink, the yellow, the gold, another white, her red. You get the idea. I'm coming down and I'm shutting down everything that is not an outline. So I'm left with this adorable outline that I'm going to stitch out just as if it were red work. So it's just going to be a line design. Now of course those colors are just sleeping. So let's right mouse click and show all, and let me show you an easy way. We could go through and delete each one of these colors, each sequence. But the easiest way is to put the black to sleep, get our selection, go ahead and hold down your left mouse key and draw a box around it to select all of it. And now just delete that. So when I open the eye back up, I'm left with just the outline. I have deleted the rest of it. Now with this, I'm going to come up to right here. This is our Create Outline tool. And it's an artwork outline unless I tell it to be something else. So I'm going to left mouse click on this, and I'm going to create one outline about, well, that's less than 1/4 of an inch away. So I'm going to say OK, and there I have a real cute artwork outline. Now let me go ahead and hit the plus, and you can see if I come all the way down to the bottom, this is nothing but artwork. So let's change the color so we can see it well. Let's go ahead and collapse all the sequence. So here is that outline that is nothing but artwork. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into my Shapes tool. I'm going to select the rectangle icon, and I'm going to draw a box. Now with that box, I need my properties back again. So I'm going to left mouse click on my properties, and it came back. I'm going to transform this block, and I want it to be, let's say, 7 inches by 7 inches. And I'm going to apply that. Now let's go ahead and zoom out to fit and see where we are. So there we have her centered very nicely in this square. So now you can see I have an artwork square and I have an artwork outline that I created around her. So I'm going to select both of these, both pieces of artwork, and that has now made my paper clip available. I'm going to combine these two lines to create a space. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and fill and apply it so you can see it. So what I did is I told it from the outline around her to the outline of the square, I want you to create a space that's just artwork with a hole cut in the middle. So with that, now I can come down here and I can echo quilt, I can shape echo, can contour, but I could put stippling, advanced stipple. We're going to go ahead and echo quilt this out to the edge. Now once that does, I could change it if I wanted the quilting farther apart or closer together. So you get the idea. We have a choice on how close these individual lines are together. So I could play with it and get it exactly like I liked it. And once I was happy with that, I'm going to turn off this artwork. Then I would go ahead and I would actually take this and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to turn that into an outline. So what I've got is an outline around it as well. So I've created a cute little red work design by removing the other colors in the designs. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson about how to use outlines to look like red work and go ahead and echo quilt out to the edge. I hope you enjoyed today and I look forward to seeing you next week. But if you would like to be with me this weekend, I will be at Sewing Machines Plus in San Diego, California, where we're doing a hands-on. So if you haven't signed up and you live in the area, call Sewing Machines Plus and sign up for our hands-on class. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye-bye. See you next week.